If you're hosting a Super Bowl party this weekend, chances are you're making a trip to the grocery store in the next few days, and we all know just how expensive that's become.
Yeah, maybe a few trips, right? So how do you keep those hungry football and Taylor Swift fans fed? Steve's on your side this morning. Consumer investigator Steve Staeger is here with tips on how to keep that grocery bill from breaking the bank. Good morning, Steve.
Yeah, I feel like you, Jordan. I go to the grocery store multiple times because I always forget like 3 or 4 things. Consider this as you are making your list for that big Super Bowl party on Sunday. Prices at the grocery store ballooned 25% over the last 4 years, outpacing inflation. Here's some ways to keep those costs down on Super Bowl snacks.
According to the National Retail Federation, we're going to hit record spending on Super Bowl celebrations.
It may seem like we tell you that every year, but this year it's even more of a drain as labor shortages and lingering supply chain issues keep prices at the grocery store high. Shopping expert Trey Bodge with TrueTray.com has some advice to keep your Super Bowl party snacks on budget.
I would be a little bit flexible with your menu. If you can plan around what's on sale, that will definitely save you.
Not only what's on sale, but what's more available will save you.
I would also suggest buying in season versus out of season.
The USDA says party produce like apples, carrots, celery, potatoes, avocados, limes, and lemons are in season right now. And when it comes to getting those trays ready for guests,
you do want to avoid ordering pre-chopped items because you're essentially paying for that labor to have the items chopped.
Have your household teenager do that work instead. While you're at the grocery store, Bodge says you might want to grab store brand rather than name brand because of a phenomenon called shrinkflation.
Meaning that brands are reducing the size of those items and charging the same price versus the generic or store brand, those prices are holding.
And for the stuff you know your guests are going to decimate, chips, pre-made dips, and guac, think big.
Try buying in bulk. If you happen to have a wholesale club membership, now is the time to use it.
Anybody knows me, Costco's the way to go. Yep. If you're like me, you're hosting a party, you want to show off to everybody. Bodge says maybe it's best to let your guests do some of that work for you. Try a potluck instead. Let everybody bring their best dip, their best dessert, all that stuff. That way everyone gets to show off and you're not stuck with a giant bill.
And then on top of it, you buy a TV so that it's really great entertaining.
Yeah, there's some decent deals on TVs right now too, because it's a good time if you're looking to buy a TV, because a lot of them are on sale getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Well, you two would know.
Yeah.
You've got some new TVs yourself.
Yeah, 75-inch.
Costco.
Costco.
Yes.
It's all about that Kirkland brand, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I am hosting a Super Bowl party, and I am doing a lot of the, prepping and everything.
But you've tasked people with bringing different things.
So smart. I mean, I do a lot of parties at our house, and I'll have everybody bring their favorite thing, and it's just a good way for everybody to share the work, and it's cheaper.
Yes.
Okay, I am guilty, though, of buying the pre-chopped stuff, so maybe that's something I'm going to look into.
Oh, yeah.
Save some money, guys.
All right, Steve, thank you. Let's get